Welcome back to Cujo's toe-to-toe boxing promotion. Again, Thunder and Lightning, presented by Pat Law Group. I'm Walter Johnson. I'm here alongside Owen Hilton. Owen, we had a good first fight. You were in that first fight.
Yes, I was.
Talk to us about what you thought of your guys' progression has been.
We had a guy in front of us that had only been stopped once in 7 fights. I thought that Aziz done really well. We had planned on trying to get the stoppage. I would like to see him jab a little bit more and close a little bit more distance with that jab, kind of varying that speed up a little bit more, but it was a phenomenal performance. I think that he got hit a handful of times, so that's what we ask out of a young prospect, you know?
I get it, brother. He looked, like I said, I think the progression is great. I think he's looking much better, looking sharper. So, congratulations to you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
This next fight is a 4-round fight, super lightweight. Alfred Lamont Moss, he comes in from Greensboro, North Carolina, 1-8. Taking on Roberto Mad Flow Cantos, 1-4 from Orange, Virginia. So somebody has got to get a win tonight.
We have 2 guys desperately fighting for a win. They need this win. This is a win-lose situation for these guys. I mean, a win-win situation, a must-win situation.
It's a must-win for sure. And Alfred Moss coming off one. He just fought on a card I promoted about a month ago. Had a good showing, lost a majority decision to Jonathan Freeman, but put up acquitted himself very well, put up a good showing, and I'm sure that the fans here want to see that same type of showing. He came out and fought all 4 rounds hard. And I understand Cantos is coming off of a majority loss as well.
Yes.
Or up in, Maryland, so.
Yeah, I believe it was New Jersey. Top Rank held a show.
Yeah.
I can't remember his opponent. Let me pull it up.
So both of these guys have been in tough. Both of these guys come to fight. They're warriors. I expect, Owen, a very good fight tonight between these 2 young men.
Both of these guys have fought nothing but good fighters.
Yep.
Mostly undefeated, a couple debuts, but most of the time their opposition has been nothing but undefeated fighters. So they're both well-seasoned fighters looking for a win in a must-win situation. They're both coming in for the...
And you should credit, Cujo's toe-to-toe boxing for making these type of matches. You want to put on even, fair matches where both guys have a 50-50 shot.
That's what the fans want to see. They don't want to see somebody who's diving on the ground. They want to see a competitive back-and-forth fight with one person prevailing. And I believe that this is what we have on our hands right now, Walter.
Well, we shall see, but right now we're going to go into ring announcer, discombobulating Henry Jones for the particulars. So Roberto Cantos weighed in at 140. Alfred Lamont Moss weighed in heavy tonight for me at 143 pounds, coming off being 135 just about a month ago.
I wonder if that will play a factor into his conditioning later into the fight.
I had a chance to talk to him prior to the fight, and I asked him, I said, how do you feel? Are you in shape? He says, I'm in better shape than I was for the last fight, so we'll see. He put on a good performance the last time out, but he looks extremely dry, like he did not get much work in the dressing room.
Both guys actually look kind of dry, but they seem to come out starting out strong with their jab.
And for Moss, that's going to be key because he sets everything up off the jab. He sets his overhand right up off the jab. And as you were talking about, Cantos is just a busy, busy guy.
Cantos is an in-your-face type of fighter. He's catching that jab, trying to throw his own jab consistently.
The key for both of these guys is going to be combination punching and not just one at a time.
Moss is just persistent with that jab, trying to keep his range, trying to find a right-hand shot, I believe. Good body shot.
Moss will wing him, as you can see. He's going to throw some big shots up top.
This looks like we're going to have a firefight on our hands. Both guys are getting hit, and both guys are hitting back.
A good left hook that time by Moss. And then comes right back, does Cantos.
Moss is landing nice right hands to the body. Cantos is overwhelming Moss with just a barrage of punches.
You know, Cantos loves to be in your face. Moss needs to make him move his feet and box a little more, but Moss seems to be comfortable sitting in the pocket.
Why do you think that is, Walter?
Bad judgment. I think Moss would do much better moving and making, because Cantos can't throw unless he sets his feet like he did right there with that good left hook. Oh, good overhand right that time by Moss, though.
Cantos is staying consistent with the lead right hand, throwing it over and on the inside. I wish I would see him kind of lead in a little bit more with that jab, just like he just done.
Moss falling victim now to this one shot at a time. As well, it looked like he might have got that one shot in that time, but both of them landed.
They're both looking for big right hands.
Yes, they are.
I would like to see Cantos kind of change the speed of his punches a little bit more and take Moss into deeper waters. I know that Cantos is a well-conditioned athlete right now. I know that he works hard in the gym.
I don't think Cantos has the one speed, and that's come forward, come forward, come forward. So the end of round one, very competitive round one. I think Cantos' activity may have pulled round one out for him.
Yes, I believe so. I think that Moss landed good right hands, but it just wasn't enough compared to Cantos' volume and also his good right hands on top of that. Now, if you were in the corner of either one of these fighters, what would you be saying right now, Walter?
Well, I'm telling Cantos, stay tight, continue to work the body. I think if he throws body shots, he'll slow Moss down. You know, I know Marcus Luck is over there telling Lamont or Alfred, hey man, you've got to get busy. You've got to stick the jab. You've got to make the most of that jab, and then try to come behind it with the right hand. But it almost looks like Moss is gasping for air already, like the gas tank is running low.
I also seen him take a deep breath as he was coming out for the second round.
And Cantos continuing to apply pressure. Keeps coming forward. Good job by Moss, though.
Moss countering that forward aggression consistently. I just wish we'd see those combinations more and more like that, rather than the pop shots. Good uppercut by Cantos.
And again, if the right hand comes behind that left hook, it might land flush for Moss, but it's just one at a time. Good shot by Cantos. Another good shot by Cantos, and Moss comes back with his one. The difference, Owen, is that Moss throws one, Cantos throws 3 or 4.
3 is always going to beat 1. I believe Moss is starting to feel a little bit more of that physical pressure that Cantos is bringing. Now he's trying to just evade a little bit more and use his defense. And I also think that body shot hurt him a little bit, Moss, that is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Cantos is keeping the pressure, and he's going upstairs and downstairs. Moss, well, that's the first time I've seen Moss go down, so a good shot up the middle to the solar plexus by Cantos.
Those body shots are going to be key.
Another good body shot. And now Cantos has found a home for that body shot, and is really going to work on Moss. Moss's left hand down extremely low.
I believe Moss came out in the first part of this round a little bit stronger, and now he starts to feel the fatigue and is starting to wear on a little bit more as Cantos is staying consistent with that body work. Good exchange from both of them. But once again, Moss has won to Cantos' 2 or 3.
That's correct. That's been the plot here in this fight. It's almost like Moss feels like he's a power broker, and one shot can get it done.
Do you believe that Moss obtains that type of power to stop the fight with one punch right now?
No, I don't think he has that kind of power to stop the fight at any time with one punch. He needs to be an investment banker. Good right hand that time, but investment bankers put in the money and stockpile it and let it get some interest. And I think that's what Moss needs to do right now.
5 cents at a time to get to $1.
Another good round, but another round I would have to score for Cantos.
Yes. The volume and the body punching has been a key for Cantos to win these rounds right now.
I like the look of Cantos in the corner. He's paying attention to what Scott has to tell him. He doesn't look like he's huffing and puffing for air. Looks like he's in shape, ready to go. And because of that pressure and being in shape, he's giving Moss a hard time.
Being receptive in the corner can be a big keynote for a win. Your corner's seeing things that that you're not really seeing, and I think that Cantos made that adjustment with Scott Cujo starting to go more to the body in the second round.
Yeah.
I believe that the Cantos' corner doesn't really believe in Moss's conditioning right now. That's why they're targeting the body more and more.
They definitely don't, and it looks like with good reason, although Moss did, good two-punch combination by Moss. Moss starting to fire off a few more punches.
Moss is coming to fight, though I don't know how much fight he has in him for his conditioning.
Moss again, 1 minute into the round, has slowed down quite a bit because good
Cantos
body shot, head shot
shots.
combination, yes. And now he's trying to set him up for an uppercut. Is Cantos. Good right hand by Moss is coming back, but there comes back Cantos with 4 and 5 more.
Cantos stays consistent with these combinations, and he goes high and low. He goes on the outside and then on the inside. He's a good combination puncher. Lamont is keeping a respectable amount of power throughout the rounds, but it's just not enough to keep Cantos off.
It's not enough to get, the volume is not enough to keep Cantos off. Cantos appears to have a pretty good chin, so he just keeps coming forward. It doesn't matter. And when the guy does that, you've got to touch him 4, 5, or 6 times, then step over. Make him change his footwork. And now Moss's hands are very low. Cantos should be able, oh my! He hurt Cantos
I think that he hurt Cantos with that. Yes.
But Cantos comes back. He steadies himself quickly.
That's how you can tell an athlete is in shape, if they're able to get hit with a big shot and able to recover a little bit faster.
Oh, good doggone uppercut by Cantos. Another good uppercut by Cantos.
Moss is exiting now with his shin up in the air, grasping for air right now.
Oh, another right hand by Cantos up top. Cantos starting to be a sharpshooter now.
Cantos just needs to stay consistent with his combinations. He's not a big power puncher, but he can hit you with a shot that you will not see. And those are going to be the ones that hurt you more.
That's correct. Moss trying to make it to the end of the round. Extremely tired at this point in time as he takes his own mouthpiece out as he's walking to the corner.
He has a seasoned coach at Marcus Luck in his corner. I know that Marcus is getting on him right now to let his hands go and leave everything in the ring for the last round.
Hopefully, Coach Luck is telling him, listen, step over to the left, step over to the right, stop retreating straight back. Because every time you retreat straight back, this guy's walking to you, hitting you with something meaningful. Step over, make him change his feet.
What do you believe Cantos has to do to separate and make a stoppage right now with a guy like Moss?
The pressure we saw the last 35 seconds of round 3 is what he needs to come in with from the opening bell in this 4th round until they stop the fight. Because Moss is tired. Moss is throwing, pot shots at this point in time. Stay in his chest, make him fight. And if he does that, he's got a chance to get a stoppage. He's also got to keep his hands up and not get hit with anything big.
Moss coming out strong again for the first portion of the round. Going to the body, I believe, trying to slow Cantos' volume down a little bit more.
Oh, beautiful 2-punch combination by Cantos.
Phenomenal right hand by Cantos.
And they're telling him go
again.
after him because Moss is now tired. You see he can't keep his hands up. And this is where the pressure, they say pressure busts pipes. This is the time to put the pressure on and bust him.
Cantos' corner is pleading for him to continue to punch and not stop. I believe that that's the key to victory right now, and he just got a great right uppercut to the body on Moss.
And what Moss will do is throw overhand right, so he's going to keep, Cantos is going to need to keep his right hand high. Because that left hook will come by Moss. Moss now fighting with his head down. That's not good. But he does touch him with a left hook. Another left hook. But Cantos is the pressure. It's pressure that's killing Moss right now.
Cantos with a nice step over after the right hand. I'd like to see more of that. I think that's going to be the key to his victory. Stepping over after he throws big key to his stoppage.
Good right hand right there.
Oh my goodness, good left hook. Phenomenal left hook.
He comes back again with a 2-punch combination, but he's really out of it. He's backing up. He's not sitting down on him. And that good left hook by Cantos.
Even that big left hook couldn't keep Cantos off of Moss.
Oh
my
right hand by
goodness.
Moss. My goodness, these guys are fighting a great fight.
I tell you what, Walter, I would have loved to see this fight if Lamont was a little bit more prepared for this. I think it could have been even better.
Another left hook by Moss, but that one was more of a slap. But the body punches are doing Moss in right now. You can see just the fatigue.
His body language, it just shows that he has no energy. That body shot.
The body shot right there.
Cantos is coming for the finish now.
It's 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left. 10 seconds left.
Yep.
Moss is holding on.
Moss makes it to the end, holds on, and survives and lives to fight another day.
I thought Cantos might have been able to bridge that gap just now.
Well, Cantos did what we talked about. He kept the pressure on, he kept touching the body, and the body was what failed Alfred Moss.
I believe that Cantos won a unanimous decision just
sure,
now, 4-0.
sure.
It's a great comeback win after his majority decision loss on Top Rank. I think that somebody like Cantos comes in, gets wins like this, and able to garner that experience and go to the next level and kind of become a great journeyman for these prospects.
And these are the type of fights that Cantos needs right now. If he can find somebody to get behind him and give him 3 or 4 of these, where he can build and learn. Where he's not sitting in the middle of a firefight with a guy with grenades and bombs all the time. You get a guy who can fight like an Alfred Moss, but doesn't have that big one-punch power, and it gives Cantos a chance to expand his skills. And tonight he looked good doing so.
Yes, he did.
So we're getting ready for the announcement by discombobulating Jones. But I think if you and I saw it correctly, it was probably 40-35 around the board.
Yes.
So Henry Jones waiting on the sound man to get him some sound in the mic so he can make the announcement of who won the fight.
How about a well-deserved round of applause for both our winning warriors? All 3 judges are in agreement. James Hansbrough, Dean Crane, and Jack Leahy each scored it 40-35 to the winner.
Yeah.
Rightfully so.
The match goes Roberto Cantos.
Good job by Cantos. Congratulations to him. Hopefully this will be a start of a 2 or 3 fight win streak for him.
You love to see guys like Cantos who doesn't shy away from competition, who doesn't shy away from big fights, and is willing to take risk and willing to learn and garner experience in fights like this, and then go to the next level and try to take his experience there.
Correct.